Let's get started! For this awesome project, you will need white shoes, different colored Sharpies, an eyedropper, and rubbing alcohol. Set your Sharpies up in order. Start off by taking your first color and drawing dots that are like a centimeter apart and alternating colors each time. Make sure you do this in a circular motion, leaving space between each dot, so it will give the marker room to bleed.
Every inch of your skin is a holy grail I've gotta find.
Do this throughout the toe part of the shoe, and when you can no longer do a circle, just try to stack them up, still leaving space between the dots. Grab your eyedropper and drop rubbing alcohol onto the shoe until the marker starts to bleed and looks tie-dye. Right now I'm just filling in the blank spaces with Sharpie and then putting more rubbing alcohol on them to make them bleed. I'm just doing this so the whole shoe is covered with color, so there's no white spaces anywhere. Now take off the shoelaces. Now on the tongue of the shoe, you want to draw the dots in the swirling motion, and you don't necessarily have to do the same color pattern, but I'm not, because I want it to look more carefree, and I think it would look cooler with the tie-dye, like not having an exact pattern. So that's what I'm doing for my shoe. Now you just want to drop rubbing alcohol onto the tongue of the shoe, making sure that all the marker bleeds until it looks tie-dye. On the heel of the shoe, you just want to continue adding the dots with the marker and make sure you leave some space between them so it gives it some room to bleed. Now you want to drop drops of rubbing alcohol onto the marker until it bleeds to look tie-dye. Continue drawing the dots on the front of the shoe in a circular motion. Make sure you're leaving some space for the markers to bleed. Baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious way. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Continue adding the dots along the side of the shoe, remembering to leave space between each dot so there's room for the colors to bleed together and to look tie-dye. Now drop rubbing alcohol all over the shoe until all the colors fully blend together and look tie-dye. To finish this off, I covered the white spaces at the rim of the shoe with more circles of the Sharpie, and I just blended it with more rubbing alcohol. Let your shoes dry and then you can wear them. That awkward moment when you try to be Tumblr, but then the garbage pail is right there, so you're like, nah. I don't even know. I'm trying to get my hands. Okay, right there. Alyssa, how's my shoes? They're cool. They're cool.